the full moon in the zodiac sign of Taurus. What is the energy for this event? The full moon is of course all about release. It's all about harvest, celebration, honor what is working out, and release of course what doesn't work out anymore. So with that said, I feel that the release, of course, around this full moon, because it's a super full moon, and that means that the energy is even more stronger than ever. So it's about releasing the quantities of the zodiac sign of Taurus, and that is of course stubbornness, not admitting you are wrong, avoiding confrontations, and the resistance of change. You have to now release and embrace the concept of change. You can't keep holding on to whatever is not working out for you anymore. So yeah, you can't be stubborn, and it's better to admit and look at your own shadow and admit maybe you have been wrong. Maybe there's something that someone said to you that maybe they were a little bit in the right. So let's flip the camera around and look at the cards, of course. What is the message from Spirit about this event? Yes, as you can see, I've pulled out some different oracle cards, messages on the back. Whatever this energy is for the full moon in Taurus, as I said, with the release, maybe there is something about embracing change now. So yeah, let's see. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Yeah, if you want to embrace change, you have to be both brave and strong. So even though you are embracing change, you can stand firm with your beliefs. It's not about changing your beliefs, changing your ethics. It's about still being noble, but being brave enough to make the change. Let's see. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasure of life. So there's this, I read something about this super full moon, and it's something about embracing the non-materialistic way of living, because Taurus is a sign that likes materialistic things. They like jewelries, they like they like as all earth signs, they like the pleasures of a nice house, pleasure of a nice car, etc., etc. But there is something about maybe you have enough already, so maybe you should clear something out so something new can come in. There's always some aspect of, if you have actually enough, then you are actually not open for something new to enter into your life. So yeah, clear out. Maybe physically clear out things in your closet. Donate old clothes that you don't use. or don't fit you anymore, donate it to charity. Or if there are some old things that yeah, just keep up space. Maybe you should either sell it or give it away, or if it's broken, at least throw it in the recycling bin. So yeah, let's look at the last one. Ooh, expecting miracles. I read something about that too. About opening up to embrace and to expect the unexpected now. There is something about being given a gift. Okay, interesting. 3 different, totally different cards. Okay, let's see. Start this reading with 5 of Cups. This is the disappointment. I recently felt this disappointment myself. Something that you thought that you had worked towards, and yeah, up until now it looked like up until now it looked like it was stable and something that I could trust. But recently, unfortunately, I noticed that this wasn't trustworthy, and yeah, I was very disappointed of that. But maybe this is the release of this disappointment. It's time now to release any disappointment that has occurred in your life previously. Be integrated. Have your own integration. Don't wobble about your beliefs. Don't wobble about your own. Don't change yourself, but change the environment around you. It's not necessarily about changing yourself, but it's about changing the environment around you. No care. Changing the environment around you. Maybe clearing your thoughts. Okay, let's see. The full moon in Taurus. Beautiful. At least we have the energy of the Taurus. This is Taurus Libra energy. Venus energy, because Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus and Libra. So let's see, what is this Empress energy? The Empress energy is what is underneath the surface, and we have the Judgment also wants to reveal itself, but now it's so many tits, so I'm not sure. I just leave it like this, so you can see the Judgment. The lyrics, it's so much nudity on the backside, so I don't know. We leave it like this. Let's see the first one. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Not being in alignment. Not being in alignment with something. Two of Swords. Wow, 2-2. And the last one, Knight of Wands. You can see the full moon in the background here. And there's something about reaching for higher, stepping up and reach for higher goals. I will take a little pause and look at these cards more thoroughly, I think. So there is something about this when I was taking this pause. Maybe there is something about taking a pause, because when I was shuffling these cards, and one card wanted to reveal itself for me, and it was standing in stillness. Let me see if I can find this card. Where are you? Stepping into stillness. Well, yes, stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. And maybe there has been so much distraction. Look at you. You have consumed. This is someone that, of course, has consumed too much wine. And that is why he's... Yes, he has too much, you know, on a Friday, for those of you who drink, you know, Friday night, maybe you had too much sip of wine, and this is how you feel after a time. So there's something about the consuming. Maybe you have consumed so many things. For example, if it's not wine or alcohol, maybe it's consuming materialistic things, living in the overwhelm of luxury without being aligned with your path. Something about you not being aligned with your path. Where should I put this? Just put it here for now. And maybe you forgot some way, some part of along the way. Maybe you forgot why, and I can concur that with myself. I maybe forgot why I started this path at all. And I feel with this card, the Two of Swords, is actually about indecision. But to me, this this looks like a clock, you know, the old grandpa clock that had this one go back and forth, click, 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 you know. I guess some of you have seen the old grandpa clock. So to me, this says that the time is up. The time is now. The time is now for you to level up. Reach for higher goals. Leave this materialistic, and a little bit constrained way of living, because we human beings, we are of course very pulled down by the gravity and pulled down by the heavy energy here on Earth, and we are very it's very easy to be consumed within this maybe a little bit devilish energy. And the devil is of course another earth sign, symbolic for Capricorn. So it's time for you to reach to higher a higher state. Leave this materialistic. You can see that this, you have left this boot, and that reminds me of Cinderella, you know, expecting the miracles. That shoe was only designed for her. No one fit that size of that shoe, and that is how the prince, of course, found the right person, because he had the shoe that fit the right foot. So now I understand with this Empress card here. No nudity here. There's nudity all over. It's nudity all over, well, at least here. Okay. So with this, the Judgment card is of course the awakening, right? Maybe I should take it like this. The Judgment card is the awakening, the resurrection. That is actually it's almost like when Jesus woke up from the dead type of analogy, right? Of course, we can't compare ourselves to Jesus. I'm not saying that. But we are actually spiritual creatures. Our soul are spiritual creatures. And it's time now. The time has come for this spiritual awakening to happen. So you can become this, like Cinderella, you can become this princess. Because you have, because of the shoe that fit only one person, and that was of course Cinderella. So this is a very interesting reading, I must admit. I didn't expect this. But yeah, I thank you so much for watching this beautiful message, this interesting interesting and beautiful message. And I'll see you again in another reading very, very soon. Nos vemos.